Welcome to The Explainer. Some of the wildest stories start in the most random places. And today, we're talking about a Walmart bathroom. This is a story about miscommunication, a little corporate drama, and how it all led to some pretty unexpected fame. I mean, think about it. Have you ever been in a situation like that? Well, that's exactly what happened to a guy named Mark. His quick trip to Walmart for some chicken and hot sauce turned into, well, you're about to find out. So let's set the scene. Our guy Mark is at Walmart, and he is 43 minutes deep into a phone call with his girlfriend Jennifer. And trust me, this wasn't just some casual chat. He was on a mission.
You gotta respect the passion, right? He is not playing when it comes to his chicken. But see, here's where things start to go sideways. He takes this very important, very loud chicken conversation into the restroom, and his focus is about to get completely hijacked.
So try to put yourself in Mark's shoes for a second. You're just trying to talk to your girl, and some dude in the next stall over keeps jumping in, answering questions meant for her. You'd be thinking, what is this guy's problem? He's absolutely convinced he's dealing with a classic public bathroom weirdo. And that's it. He's had enough. He tells Jennifer he's got to go because of this asshole, hangs up, finishes his business, and walks out, with absolutely no idea that he was the main character in a totally different and way more bizarre drama happening just a few feet away. Okay, but that's only one side of it. Let's hit rewind and flip the script here, because the guy Mark thinks is an asshole, well, his name is Nix, and from where he was sitting, things were a whole lot more intense. So Nick is just in there trying to, and I quote, drain his weasel, you gotta love the poetry, when all of a sudden, a voice from the next stall just starts talking. And it gets real personal, real fast. I mean, just look at this from his side. A stranger starts with, "Hi, how are you?" Okay, a little weird, but whatever. Then, "So what are you up to?" Uh-oh. Nick's like, "Just straining my weasel, bro." And then the stranger hits him with, "Can I come over?" Yeah, Nick thinks this is going in a very bad direction. He's not just confused, he's feeling threatened, and he's about ready for a fight. And this right here, this is the beautiful, cringeworthy heart of the entire fiasco. Mark is just asking his girlfriend Jennifer if he can come over to her place. But what Nick hears through that thin stall wall is a direct and super creepy invitation. It's the perfect storm of crossed wires. And then, the big reveal. Nick hears this, and it all clicks. That light bulb just goes on over his head. Oh, the guy wasn't talking to him at all. He was on the phone the whole time. All that tension just drains away, and Nick just bursts out laughing. I mean, can you even blame him? But hold on, we're not done. Just when you think the awkwardness has hit its peak, it finds a whole new level. Mark gets out to his car, pats his pockets, and realizes he left his wallet. He's got to go back into that same bathroom. So Mark walks back in, ready for anything, and he's met with this incredible sight. A dude is literally waddling out of a stall, pants around his ankles, clutching a giant pack of toilet paper. He's bracing for round two with the bathroom weirdo, but then he sees the guy's face, and he realizes he knows him. And this is the real kicker. The so-called bathroom creep is Nick from accounting, his actual coworker, the very same Nick who was supposed to be at home sick that day. The plot, as they say, thickens. So Mark just drops that question on him right then and there. You can just picture Nick, pants down, toilet paper in hand, mind racing, trying to come up with any excuse. But before he can even get a word out, the universe decides to pile on. Because who walks in at that exact moment? Their boss, their corporate manager in a full-on tie and everything. It is the most awkward HR disaster you could possibly imagine unfolding right there by the sinks. And Mark, he does the only smart thing you can do. He grabs his wallet and gets the heck out of there. Now, you'd think that's where the story ends, right? Just a legendary, awkward story to be told around the office. But nope. This whole bathroom fiasco, it was actually just the beginning of a whole new chapter. So yeah, 3 days later, Nick gets fired. Tough break. But Mark has this light bulb moment. He realizes this story is absolute comedic gold. About a month later, he hits up Nick with a wild idea. Let's turn this into a podcast. And just like that, the Bathroom Chronicles was born, with Nick agreeing to be the very first guest. And get this, it was a smash hit. Right out of the gate, that first episode pulled in 2.3 million downloads. It just goes to show you one person's absolute rock bottom, most embarrassing moment can literally be someone else's ticket to fame.
So where did everyone end up? Well, Mark is now the host of a super successful podcast. And Nick, in what has to be the most perfect, ironic twist of fate, got a new job at that very same Walmart. And Jennifer? She's probably still waiting on that hot sauce. You just know Keisha never lets him live that down.
What a ride, huh? It really shows you that perspective is everything. It makes you think, what's the wildest misunderstanding you've ever been caught in? Because after hearing this, you realize you never truly know what's happening on the other side of that stall door.